Judy Garland shone brightly as a star, captivating audiences with her extraordinary talent and a voice that resonated deeply. However, her life was far from a fairy tale. Behind the glamour lay a tumultuous journey filled with personal struggles and professional challenges. From a young age, Judy faced immense pressure in the spotlight, which often led her to make choices that jeopardized her career. The demands of fame took a toll on her mental health, pushing her into a world of addiction and heartbreak. Relationships that should have been supportive often turned toxic, leaving her feeling isolated despite her fame. As she navigated the complexities of Hollywood, her resilience was tested time and again. The question lingers: was Judy simply a victim of the harsh realities of her environment, or did her own decisions contribute to her tragic fate? The layers of her story reveal a woman who, despite her beauty and talent, struggled against forces that seemed insurmountable. Born as Frances Ethel Gum, Judy Garland entered the world of entertainment at a very young age. Her early life was marked by performances alongside her sisters in a family act, which quickly caught the attention of talent scouts. This led to her being thrust into the spotlight, where she became a child star in Hollywood. The pressures of fame took a toll on her, as she lost the normal childhood experiences that many children enjoy. At just 13 years old, Garland was cast as Dorothy in the iconic film The Wizard of Oz. This role catapulted her to stardom and made her a household name. However, the demands of the role were immense, both physically and emotionally. The studio imposed strict diets and long working hours, which affected her health and well-being. Despite these challenges, Garland's performance in the film remains legendary, showcasing her incredible talent and resilience. Her journey from a child star to a beloved icon is a testament to her enduring legacy in the entertainment industry. The relentless pursuit of perfection by MGM subjected Judy Garland to extreme pressure, which had a profound impact on her life. From a young age, she was thrust into the spotlight, where the demands of the studio system were unforgiving. Garland faced strict diets that left her feeling weak and vulnerable. The verbal abuse she endured from studio executives and directors only added to her struggles, highlighting the dark side of her early fame. During the filming of The Wizard of Oz, she encountered numerous hardships that tested her resilience. The uncomfortable costumes, particularly the heavy dress and the iconic ruby slippers, were physically taxing. Additionally, the immense pressure to perform perfectly weighed heavily on her. Garland was often told to deliver flawless performances, which created a constant state of anxiety. This environment, filled with unrealistic expectations, contributed to her later struggles with mental health and substance abuse. The combination of childhood hardships and Hollywood pressures shaped her life in ways that would resonate throughout her career. From a young age, Judy Garland faced challenges that would shape her life and career. Her addiction to pills began in childhood, as her mother introduced her to them. This early exposure set the stage for long-term substance abuse issues that would plague her throughout her life. As Garland rose to fame, the pressures from MGM and the expectations of the public intensified. The studio demanded perfection, pushing her to meet high standards that often felt impossible. In this environment, Garland sought solace in pills, believing they would help her cope with the stress and anxiety of her career. Unfortunately, this reliance only worsened her addiction, leading to a cycle of dependency that affected her health and personal life. The combination of early exposure to drugs and the relentless demands of Hollywood created a perfect storm, contributing to her struggles with substance abuse. Garland's story is a poignant reminder of the hidden battles many face behind the glitz and glamour of fame. Throughout her career, Judy Garland faced numerous professional setbacks and financial struggles that significantly impacted her life. Her unreliability on set, largely due to her addiction issues, led to several dismissals from film projects. This addiction not only affected her mental health, but also created a ripple effect that hindered her career. As studios began to lose faith in her ability to deliver consistent performances, opportunities dwindled. Financial mismanagement compounded these issues, as Garland often found herself in disputes with her studio, MGM, over contracts and payments. Her tumultuous relationships, particularly with her husbands, further complicated her financial situation. These disputes often left her in significant financial turmoil, struggling to manage her earnings and debts. Despite her immense talent and popularity, the combination of her personal challenges and financial mismanagement created a difficult path for Garland, overshadowing her remarkable contributions to film and music. Garland's life was marked by a series of troubled relationships that significantly affected her emotional state. She was married 5 times, with each marriage ending in divorce, which took a toll on her mental health. Her most notable marriage was to director Vincente Minnelli, with whom she had a daughter, Liza Minnelli. However, their relationship was strained, and Garland's struggles with addiction and mental health issues complicated her bond with Liza. This tumultuous relationship often left Liza feeling the weight of her mother's struggles, impacting their connection over the years. Despite her personal challenges, Garland became a beloved figure in the LGBTQ community, especially during the 1960s. Her performances and the emotional depth she brought to her roles resonated with many, making her an icon for those seeking acceptance and understanding. Her song Over the Rainbow became an anthem of hope and resilience. However, her support for LGBTQ rights also drew criticism from some quarters, as her lifestyle and struggles were often scrutinized. This duality of being both a celebrated icon and a controversial figure added layers to her legacy, reflecting the complexities of her life and the times she lived in. Away from the spotlight, Garland found solace in reading and painting, hobbies that provided her with a means of escape and self-expression. These activities allowed her to explore her creativity and find moments of peace amid the chaos of her life. However, Garland's life was plagued by health issues, which were often intensified by her early exposure to prescription drugs. From a young age, she was given medications to help her cope with the pressures of her demanding career. This reliance on drugs took a toll on her physical and mental health, leading to a cycle of dependency that was difficult to break. The pressures of fame, combined with her struggles with addiction, contributed to her declining health over the years. Despite her immense talent and success, Garland faced numerous challenges that affected her well-being. Her coping mechanisms, while providing temporary relief, could not fully shield her from the harsh realities of her life. The combination of her artistic pursuits and her ongoing health battles paints a complex picture of a woman who was both a beloved star and a deeply troubled individual. The circumstances surrounding Judy Garland's death at the age of 47 continued to spark intense speculation and debate. On June 22, 1969, she was found dead in her London home, and the official cause was ruled as an accidental overdose of barbiturates. However, many have questioned whether her death was truly accidental or if it was a suicide. Some believe that Garland, who had faced a lifetime of personal struggles, may have taken her own life as a way to escape her pain. Others suggest that foul play could have been involved, given the tumultuous nature of her life and the people around her. Garland's life story is filled with both triumph and tragedy. She was a beloved star, known for her incredible talent and iconic performances, yet she also battled addiction, mental health issues, and the pressures of fame. This duality raises questions about her role in her own downfall. Was she a victim of the harsh entertainment industry that exploited her, or did she play a part in her own tragedies through her choices? The complexity of her life makes it difficult to label her simply as a victim or a participant. Her legacy remains a topic of discussion as fans and scholars alike continue to explore the impact of her life and death on the world of entertainment.